Hey, howdy y'all. Welcome back to the show. This is David with the Country Boy Computers BG. So in today's video, we are going to do a little bit of a throwback. We are going to be rerunning the benchmark on the 5090, the Dual 5080s, and the Dual 5070 Ti's. And the reason we're doing that is because around October 1st or so, I realized that in my benchmark, I was not calculating the time to the first token. And so I went back to Google Gemini to get that fixed. And in the process, Gemini informed me that the previous formula that they'd given me for tokens per second was also incorrect. So the new model, or the new benchmark, has time to the first token and the corrected tokens per second. So any video that you see that has both of those is run on the new benchmark, which is basically every GPU that I've done except for these three. So that's why I'm doing these three again, most especially because the 5090 was pretty significantly impacted in a positive way. And since the 5090 is setting the bar and we're comparing all the other GPUs, we want that to be apples to apples with the same benchmark. So that's what we're doing today. And again, the goal of the project was to test a bunch of GPUs in dual GPU setup, find a good value performer for a home AI server. And again, the goal as well is to maybe find one. Being an online store owner, I'm looking to build AI servers for people like in a $500 range, a $750 range, maybe a $1,000 range. But before I can determine which GPU I want to use in my own home server, I wanted to run them through the AM5 platform with the ASRock Taichi Lite, and then also with the X99 build that I showed you all a few weeks ago. And we'll see if the CPU is a significant performance hit on the GPU. Now we're loading the full model in GPU, so I'm thinking the X99 isn't going to be such a penalty, but time will tell. So in the video that you're going to watch with the new benchmarks on the 5090, 5080, 5070 Ti, you'll see an improvement on the 5090 versus the last video. And the dual card 5080 and 5070 Ti is still, it wasn't impacted as much. And honestly, I don't understand the results. They are just right there neck and neck. I'd love for y'all to comment. Are we reaching PCI saturation? Or is it the memory bandwidth is so similar between the 5070 Ti and the 5080? They're almost the same. So that just boggles my mind. And speaking of comments, I wanted to say thank you all for all the great tips, all the recommendations that you've been giving me on the MI50 video and the Radeon 7 video, and even the Vega 64 to get better performance, be it reduce voltage or redo your thermal pads or what have you, the new ROCm versions, running GPT OSS 120B. I do plan to do that. I'm trying to get it set up so I can get that 60 gig version and fit the whole thing on those two GPUs. Because if I don't want to do any offloading to the CPU, because that'll just kill it. So anyhow, thank you all so much for that. Without further ado, enjoy the show.